Hey, what's up all my freaks and geeks out there in YouTube land? EmGo here, and today we will be reviewing the Final Fantasy XIII Play Arts Lightning. So let's head to the table and check it out. So here we are, and there she is. Now it's been a while since we've had a lady at the table, so show some respect. Be on your best behavior. But yeah, just on a side note, if you haven't played Final Fantasy XIII, you're really missing out. It is an awesome game. I haven't even gotten all the way through it yet because, I'm also playing other games at the same time. But I don't regret that I'm still playing the game because the game is awesome. It's a great story, and you really need to get it if you haven't gotten it. It's awesome, and Final Fantasy XIV apparently is not too far away. So, get on it. Pick it up because it's a great game. You won't regret it. But, down to the figure, we have Lightning here. And this is a numbered series here, so, as you can see, she is number 1, which is why she's on the table first. And, instead of doing any size comparisons, I figured I'll just put out a ruler here and just tell you exactly how tall she is. And with the ruler, she stands about 9 inches tall. So, pretty decent sized figure. Extremely, extremely detailed. If you just focus on the head sculpt here. The head sculpt here is it's gorgeous. They did such a good job. Just all the way around. She's doing an exorcist. Alright, sorry. But, yeah, her hair is, as you can tell here, her hair is made of a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about, damaging it when you're doing your exorcist moves with her. But, yeah, the detail on everything, on the costume, and everything is just superb. This little shoulder flap here is just made of a soft plastic too, so you don't have to worry about it snapping off when you're trying to pose her. But just the detail alone, this little satchel here down to her boots and everything back here, like they didn't skimp on detail. The wrinkles here on the sheath and everything is just amazing, amazingly detailed. But and she does come with accessories. She comes with extra set of hands here. She just has kind of a normal splayed open hand, and this is her weapon holding hand. So you can see by the little peg she has in her palm. And she comes with 2 versions of her weapon. She comes with the gun/storage mode of her gun blade, which is basically a mixture of a gun and a sword, which is awesome. I'm glad they brought back the gun blade because it's a really cool weapon. And here is the blade version, which again is just extraordinarily detailed. My camera will focus. Come on, focus. There we go. Very nicely detailed. It just looks awesome. I wish I had one of these. Like a full-sized one. I want one of these. So I could just, yeah. The worst accessory, though, is the figure stand. The figure stand! It's the worst thing it comes with because, it has a ratchet joint, and it can pretty much, it makes it so you can kind of pose this figure however you want, or so I thought. I thought, oh, this is great. I can get some good little flying kick poses or something, but no. This ratchet joint and this ratchet joint are really weak, and if you try to put the figure on here, it'll just go, and it'll just fall. I'm not going to take the time to demonstrate it. Just take my word for it. It will not. You know what? I will. It's just not strong, so if you try to put her in some kind of flying kick pose, it's just going to fall over. It will not hold her up. So this is kind of the one the one waist of the figure. And they all come with it, so that's the only thing that sucks. But she has a crap load of articulation, ball jointed head, as I've shown with the Exorcist moves. Arms can just pretty much go wherever you want. Even the shoulder kind of flexes, as you can see there, which is cool. She has an upper ab articulation and lower ab articulation, which is really cool. Her legs are on a ball joint. They can do whatever you want. Double jointed knees, which is very nice. Hip swivel, ankle joint, and also a pivot. You know, elbow joint, bicep swivel, wrist swivel. She can pretty much be posed any way you want. Now you can swap out her hands, and her hands swap out really easy. All you do is literally just pull them off, pop on a new one with a little bit of elbow grease. But you know, once you get it in, you get it in. I'll switch out the other hand with her weapon holding hand, and we'll show off her weapons here. So basically, with the storage mode slash gun mode here, this is basically the weapon here in storage mode. To put it in gun mode, you just flip this down, flip down the trigger there, then you flip back this little piece, and there you have the gun, which you can plug in her hand via the peg. It has a little peg hole right there. You can just peg it into her hand and she can hold it thusly. And then for storage, again, she wants to fall over, but you just want to kind of collapse everything back in, and she can put it in her little sheath. And I love this sheath. I love the fact that it's not the typical, you know, across the back or hanging off the side. I like how it's actually just kind of hanging here low, kind of behind her knees. I think that's something I've never seen before. But the real weapon you want her holding is the sword, because it's just the baddest thing ever. And you just want to take it and plug it into the peg here on her palm, like so. And there you have it. Like I said, she has a lot of articulation, so you can pretty much pose her however you want. Which is just too cool. Again, awesome figure. You know, if you're new to these play arts figures, you know, let me be the first to tell you that they're amazing. They're just a great addition to your collection. They just look awesome sitting on the shelf, and you know, you will not be disappointed if you pick these up. With the level of detail and just what you can do with them, it's just amazing. And also our little cape here is actually on a little ball joint here, so you can actually take it and move it around, have it kind of sticking straight out, you know, get a nice blowing in the wind pose with her gun blade. And it's just a very, very stinking cool figure. If you decide to pick them up, you will not be disappointed in the least. Except you can be a little tricky to stand. There you go. But yeah, awesome figures. I would definitely recommend these. The figure stand is kind of a wasted accessory, unfortunately, but the pros far outweigh the cons for this figure. So, like I said, I would recommend it. Pick it up if you see it. So that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Final Fantasy XIII Play Arts Lightning, and this is EmGo signing off.